Hey Leos, welcome to April 2019. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Okay, so 3 cards have already popped out. Let's get down to business. King of Pentacles, so Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, crazy masculine energy. This person totally looks down on you and others. Like, it's not just you. They constantly look down at you and others. They would step on somebody to get to where they need to be. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, 100%. They'll fight for their place in the world. And when they talk, it's like they spit fire. Like, there's something about the way that they talk that it's just very, literally, it's like they spit fire. Like, especially when it's directed at you, you can really get burned by them. Then we have, so King of Pentacles. Then we have the 4 of Pentacles. So greed, opportunity, focus on your own finances, hoarding your wealth, hoarding your power, especially when it comes to home and family. I'm seeing red eyes, so either anger, and that's why you're holding back a lot of your power, sorrow, and that's why you're holding back a lot of your power, or even inebriated. Maybe there's been a lot of alcohol or drug consumption, and that's why you've been holding a lot of your power back, because you don't want to give out too much. So King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of Wands, which is really realizing that something's got to give. Something's got to give. Opportunities are passing you by because you're so focused on hoarding your power, so focused on kind of impressing this earth sign and having that fear that they're going to kind of stomp on you to get to where they need to be. And you feel like you need to measure up to them, and in order to grow, you need to stay on their level. So because of trying to stay on their level, you're holding on to your power and you're holding on to some sort of energy output, and everything else is passing you by. So many opportunities are passing you by because of fear. Okay, that's what it 100% stems back to. And it's not just fear within yourself, it's fear of this earth sign. So you need to identify who this earth sign is. Then we have the 2 of Cups, which of course is all about partners. You need to identify who this earth sign is. It could be somebody who's already passed. There's something about them that you're really wanting to live up to their reputation. You want to make them proud. And a lot of what you're doing right now, especially with your partner, is to prove to this King of Pentacles that you can hack it, that you can do it, okay? So you want to clear that. Why is this person so important to you when it comes to their opinion or how they view you? Why does their opinion of you matter more to you than your opinion of you? Because your opinion of you, when you take out the ego, when you take out the influences from the outside, your opinion of you will always be based in a higher power, and that opinion will always be of perfection. When you cut out all the crap, society, media, brainwashing, family influence, friends influence, when you cut all that out and you just get inward and you focus on you and you say, what's my opinion of me? It'll always be that of love. It'll always be that of perfection, because you recognize that you're part of the universe, that you're a perfect soul encompassing and just embodying the human experience right now. So when you pull it all back, which I think, Leo, it's needed, and you recognize your absolute perfection and your magnificent beauty, you would flow it so hard. You wouldn't be holding back money. You wouldn't be holding back on opportunities. You wouldn't be holding on to just one thing. You would just be so eager to express that infinite self-love and that infinite perfection. Okay, so it's time, Leo, to scale it back. Cut all the crap out. Cut it all out. Okay, so super full moon on March 20th. Super full moon in Libra on March 20th. It was also Mercury retrograde. It was like the depths of Mercury retrograde, and it was a solar flare. That was a woozy. That was hell. Straight up, that was hell. I'm a Libra, so I got really badly hit, and I didn't think I was. I was so naive. Like, sometimes I feel like the worst astrologer, because I'm like, why didn't I see this coming? So that super full moon, what it did, Leo, is it brought up a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sorrow, especially involving 2 other people maybe 3 if you're not including yourself. Yeah, based on something that was created there. And now you've been drinking a lot, you've been partying a lot, you've been kind of pulling yourself out of reality a lot as a way to just kind of connect back with yourself, right? Like as a way to really just kind of hermit. You've been kind of, the pain, the heartbreak is leading to just wanting to socialize, wanting to just have fun. But even in a crowded room, you're very much alone. You're very much alone. So I think the reason why, Leo, you're going out and kind of, get partying is to get that attention. Leos absolutely love attention. They feed off of it, especially positive attention. That's why you see a lot of actors and actresses that have Leo energy and Scorpio energy, ironically enough, but that's the transformation part. But Leos, tons of celebrity Leos, because you guys feed off of praises. You guys feed off, I'm not generalizing, but that's typically how a Leo is represented in teachings. Okay, so that need for praises and need for attention and need for, just idolization and being put on that pedestal is a reason why you guys are going out and kind of partying more as a way to kind of bring back that attention that has been lost. But at the end of the day, you're still feeling very alone on the inside and very much hermit moded. So alone, but still wanting that party aspect, still wanting to kind of escape from reality. And it's coming from heartbreak that would have been exposed over the super full moon in Libra. And then we have the Hierophant card, kind of waiting for a clue or a cue from the universe that it's okay to make a change. You're waiting for some sort of divine intervention to come in and say, hey, you know what? You're taken care of. You can do whatever you need to do. Why don't I just do it for you? You know what, Leo? You're taken care of. You can do whatever you need to do. Okay? That's your sign. So do it. Okay? Let's see. Oh my goodness. See, this card has now popped out for 3 other readings. For the Cancer reading, for the for the reading before you guys, and also I think for the Gemini. Oh, yes. Okay, so the card I'm talking about, Leo, is the Deception card. Okay. 7 of Swords. Somebody is taking from you, tiptoeing around, taking from you. They're taking up rental space in your head that they're not paying for. Can't stop thinking about them. And this person is this masculine air sign. So that is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This person has deceived you. Okay? Or some deception is because of this person. Maybe they didn't deceive you directly, but there's deception because of this person. Okay? This person is the obstacle and the aid to the deception. So you need this person in order to clear the deception. Okay? So maybe a little bit of gratitude to them. Recognize that they're a lesson in disguise. What are they teaching you besides just anger, besides just pain and emotional pain? What else they're trying to teach you? Really go clear, dive deep, because your power imbalance right now and just really feeling very don't know what you're doing, especially within a partnership. That is directly stemming from this situation with the air sign, okay? Subconsciously, we have an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Do you see what I'm saying, Leo? There's so many people, right, that are affecting your energy and telling you who you should be by not giving you the validation that they know you need. They're withholding because they know on an emotional level you need somebody to say you're doing well. Here's kudos. If you're 100% independent, you don't need that. That's awesome. But anybody is going to want some sort of validation. And for some reason, the earth signs in your life aren't giving you that. And it's causing a lot of conflict subconsciously. It's causing a lot of insecurity subconsciously. So because of that need of approval from this earth sign, it's created that deception. The need for approval from the earth sign, plus you not knowing where your power is, and you kind of, you know, trying to balance just whatever comes your way instead of initiating things and you know, focusing on your pure perfection and that pure love that you naturally have, that you were born with. Because of that, it's giving an opportunity for these earth signs to come in and say, you know, and also the air sign to come in and deceive you, or to come in and say that you don't measure up, or to just make you feel a sense of lack within yourself, okay? Because a Leo who's not confident is, no, I don't want to live in that world. I refuse to live in that world, 100%. So you're thinking about your family's security, okay? So although there is deception there and a lack of power and a power kind of struggle, your main concern is your family's security and being able to start something new with your family that will actually create some fire. Something like, I can just see smoke. I can see like smoldering of a small fire where you just want it to be a big flame right now, but this deception and the earth sign subconsciously is blocking a lot of that, okay? So you, Leo, congratulations. You are putting out a lot of energy right now. And that's a good thing, because if you want, you can make sure that the energy you put out is positive. You have control over that. So full moon aside, pain in your heart aside, if you can just focus on right here in your root chakra, just focus on yellow and orange and awesome feelings and awesome colors that empower you. If you can focus on that and just pull yourself to that energy and pull yourself to your perfect energy that says, you know, you're perfect exactly how you are. If you can manifest from there, you'll be happy as a clam, because you have that opportunity right now. You're ripe with opportunity of creating more positive shifts in your life. A lot of the times, deception and bullshit will come in just to create that commotion that allows for change. Because a lot of the times we need the ruffles of the feathers in order to make the change, right? So this is a positive situation. I feel like it right now, but it is positive, okay? Family and friends is where the deception is coming from as well. So it's almost like they knew about the air sign doing it. They're affecting your ability to change and to say, I'm free from this, I'm letting this go. Your family and friends are so involved in it, so entrenched, that it's almost like you can't walk away from it. Okay, so maybe you spoke too soon when it comes to family and friends. You know, that same thing happened to me. I got into a fight with my husband over the super full moon, like to the point where we were legit separating. Anyways, I told my best friend, and she's like, screw him, I never liked him. And now that we're fine, all I can think about is my best friend saying I never liked him. You know, because sometimes when we're angry, we want our family and friends to be on our side. And then when it blows over, all we can remember is, you know, like it happened with my Leo brother and sister. When they broke up, everybody was like, screw her. She, you know, you could do way better. She didn't deserve you. And then when they got back together, everybody was just like, ugh. It's awkward, right? So just learn that, take that as a lesson going forward, to not speak too soon, because when you speak things and you speak it to family and friends who are in agreement with you, it just adds more, right? And it just creates this whole thing. So now going back, when they got back together, when the two Leos got back together, she had to really work her way back in through the family and friends, because he was embarrassed to say, you know, she's back in. Now that I hear how you guys truly feel about her, I can't even openly tell you guys that I still love her and I'm bringing her back into my life. It gets so awkward, right? So just be cognizant that your family and friends, the only reason why they're on your side when it comes to deception with the air sign is because they love you. If you're honest with them and say, yeah, I was deceived, but I'm only thinking about my family's security, and I want to change in a positive way through all this, I'm taking this as a positive change, your family will come around, but you need to come around first. There can't be any hesitation when it comes to this deception, okay? Hope and fear is what you're putting out there. Hope and fear is that what you put out there already is coming back in. Hope and fear is recognizing that you've created this situation. And that is always a brutal thing to recognize and to own up to, especially as manifesting beings. We have to take responsibility for everything in our everything in our lives. And when you're responsible for everything in your life, you really start to look at your life and be like, oh, because you start to realize, oh yeah, I do complain about my job a lot and that's why it sucks there. Or yeah, you're right, I totally take my husband for granted and now he's leaving. Or, you know, I totally think my kids are lazy and that's exactly what they are. Once we take ownership for manifesting the things in our lives, it's such an ego hit. So I think that's why you guys have a fear there, because you're like, crap, I really created a lot of what's going on, including the deception. Sorry, Leos. You guys brought this in. You guys manifested this. The good thing about it, though, is because you manifested it, you can recognize that you manifested it, and now you can go forward saying, I can manifest, right? If you created the relationship, the deception with the air sign in your life, and you created the relationship with the earth sign as well, you can transform it into something positive, 100%. You are in control. So instead of saying my kids are lazy, my kids are so well rested that they're able to help out around the house. My husband, instead of taking my husband for granted, I appreciate my husband so much. He gets up and he goes to work while I stay at home and read cards on camera. You know, things like that. Just showing appreciation for what you have will 100% shift the energy. So how about showing a little bit of gratitude for the air sign, because they're creating the catalyst for change and transformation. They've created all this stirring of energy so that you can move on and create some positive changes. So as much as you hate them right now, they need a little bit of thanks. They need a little bit of, yeah, you did what you needed to do. Okay. So the outcome, Leo, because like I can feel your stress. The outcome is you're going to keep thinking about your family security, which is important. Keep thinking about it, but make sure you're thinking positive. Being grateful for the security, the financial security that your family already has, even if it is just social assistance. You know, I'm so grateful that we're on welfare and that I live in a country that, you know, has welfare, even if it's something like that. Okay. Or whatever. Keep focusing on the abundance that you do have in your family, and the security that you do have in your family. What that will do, though, is create an unstable foundation, which, like I mentioned before, it's kind of the crack that's needed, the rockiness that's needed in order to 100% transform. So you want to look at your family and say, thank you so much for the security that we have right now, even if it is just a roof over our heads. Thank you, universe, for that. And that will rock your foundation, which can be a negative experience at the time, but is just what's needed in order to create a huge regeneration, a huge regrowth of the Leo energy in a magnificent, powerful, and totally empowering way that can really change your life around, okay? This is Aries season. This is a time we're fertile with new beginnings, with new energy. Yeah. Love you, Leos, so much. Love you guys too much, actually. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys have an amazing April 2019. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you want a personalized reading, my details are below. I use astrology and numerology in all my readings. So let's clear this deception and find the reason why you're being deceived, because there is a reason and you brought it in. So let's figure it out so we can clear it and this never happens again, okay? Love you, Leos, and I will see you next month, May 2019. Bye, guys.